Well, perhaps that's a good phrase to start with. Purging the world. Let's purge the world. All right. So this last 9 days have perhaps been some of the most busiest. Not for me personally, but for me keeping up with things and talking to people, and changes occurring that the last sort of few days. I've not seen anything like this for a very, very long time. Positive, not negative.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Admiral Cisco back at you. I just want to make a quick observational note. When Simon Parkes did the video on Sunday the 3rd of December 2017, I noticed that every time he does his videos, he starts off, before he gets into the Q&A section and answer questions that are sent in through the chat room and from the email sheet that JP reads off during the various shows that they do. Before he gets off into all of that, what he does is he'll talk about like current events in the world. And I noticed that the biggest stories, like around the 3rd, was the Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe, him being he was overthrown. You have the situation in Liberia with the African slave trade, and you had this situation with, I guess, this Markle girl and Prince Harry. I noticed that Simon did not touch on any of that. And this is not the first time he has done this, also when it has to do with the black issue. And I'm just going to point it out like I always do. I can't remember when it was, but when the Native American Indians in the United States were having their issue with something that was going on. I think it might have been a pipeline they wanted to build on the Indian reservation, and how all the Indians nationwide in America had rallied against it. He brought that up. But at the same time, there was an unarmed black man that was killed by a cop. He didn't say shit about it. As a matter of fact, he's never addressed police genocide against the blacks in America. But what I'm saying is, this is again another pattern with him when it comes to world events. I'm noticing he speaks on everything, but when it comes to a black issue, he shuts the fuck up about it. You know, and it further exposes his racism, and I'm just trying to point that out to everybody. Those were the 3 biggest stories, you know, around the 3rd of December. Mugabe being overthrown in Zimbabwe, the slave trade out of Liberia, and Prince Harry and this Markle girl that's supposed to be half black, or she might be full black. I don't know. You know, I didn't really follow that story too much. I just know that there's an uproar in the white community, and you know, they shitting in their drawers because Prince Harry got with this black chick. You know, and again, shut the fuck up. You know, mind your own fucking business. You know, the man has a heart. He likes the woman. He loves the woman. That's their business. Stay the fuck up out of it. But you know, racist people can't stay the fuck out of nobody's business. But anyway, going back to Simon's bitch ass, I notice every fucking time a major story hits the news, every fucking time, he makes a comment about it. He even made a comment about the terrorist bombing that happened in Nevada. How is it that he overlooks Mugabe, the situation in Liberia, and Prince Harry, and this Markle girl? Are you guys and women out there seeing a pattern with this piece of shit fraud? Now, I'm not saying all of his work is a lie, but, you know, come the fuck on. Now, he clear as day, he's scared to reveal what little he knows or what major he knows about black people. You know, and I think it goes right back to an extraterrestrial connection. You know, because he didn't say jack shit about none of these three, and they were the main topics in the news. If you go back and look at the interview, it's December 3rd, 2017. He spoke more about President Putin. You know, I mean, goddamn, Simon, get your fucking lips off of President Putin's fucking dick already. You talk about him every fucking chance you fucking get. You didn't say shit about Robert Mugabe, the situation in Liberia, or this Merkel girl. You know, and what they all have in common, black people. Ladies and gentlemen, when Simon, and I wish it would have saved the video clip back then, when he told that interviewer that the Mantis extraterrestrials gave him all the Earth histories and something about how he wasn't allowed to speak on the situation that happened with Atlantis. When he said that shit, he sealed his fate. He shouldn't have a fucking problem discussing anybody's history. That's why I have a fucking issue with it. Because when it comes to the blacks, comes to the Chinese, comes to the Eastern Indian, it comes to the Filipino, it comes to the Samoan, he has a fucking problem discussing it. And I hope everybody just pay fucking attention to this and take notes to it. Simon, you's a bitch, and I'ma stay on your bitch ass. I see what you fucking doing. And the pattern is becoming more and more obvious as you become more and more transparent. Fuck this guy, y'all. I'm going to continue to expose you because I get off on it. Fuck you.